Hello, I'm Melissa Rhiannon, and today I'm going to read to you a poem that I wrote in 2000 called The Black Box. I was requested to read this poem by a good friend of mine. Her name is Lili Deveneau, and she has dedicated her life to helping survivors of trauma build resilience and take back their voice. She has a Facebook group called Survivors Circle Healing from Sexual Trauma, and she is the one who asked me to read this poem. The poem is a commentary on what it feels like from the inside to experience some type of abuse or trauma. It's called The Black Box. Imagine you're inside of a box. It's a small box, just big enough you can sit in it, with your head up and knees tightly bent. The box is painted black on the inside and out. You can't see who or what is outside the box, but you can hear everything. The box is a little warm, but not so much that you are sweating. It is almost comfortable. The air is a little stiff, but you can breathe. You enjoy the dark, safe feeling it gives you. You're content because you know nothing else. You begin to feel hotter and your muscles begin to cramp. You move just enough to relieve the cramp. Just then you hear a loud noise. You flinch. Not because you're afraid, not because you think you did something wrong. You're not sure why, but you flinch. Just then the box seems to shrink. It is so slight that you think you imagined it. The box feels a little warmer, and the air is stuffy. The cramp in your leg begins to be noticeable. There's a burning feeling in your lower back. Your neck is a little stiff, so you turn to the side to relieve the tension. Just then the box gets moved, just enough to make you shift your position. You notice in the movement that the box has shrunk again, just a little. Now you notice that the air is not so pleasant. You can smell your own sweat. You no longer feel comfortable. You begin to wonder what it is like outside the box. You wonder if the air is lighter. You shift, and then someone outside the box yells. You flinch, and the box shrinks. Then you bump your head on the top of the box. You realize the box is no longer the comfortable size that it was. You ask if someone will let you out, and you hear a very gruff laugh. You grimace, and the box shrinks. You begin to panic. You yell for someone. The only answer is laughter, and then someone smacks the box. You flinch, and the box shrinks. You begin to realize that you can hardly breathe. Then you begin to cry. All you want is air. You notice that your legs have fallen asleep. Your hands are swelling from the heat. You hug your knees in order to be a little more comfortable. If you could only breathe again, then you notice the box has shrunk. You can no longer sit up straight or even put your head up. You cannot turn. Your head is too close to your knees. Your knees are bent tightly, but your toes still have to curl to fit. Your arms are wrapped around your ankles. There is no longer any room to shift them. Your elbows are tight to the sides of the box. You feel as if you have a fever now, and your bladder is full. Your muscles no longer have feeling. Your fingers have now started to turn blue from circulation being cut off. You can no longer yell for help. The box is so close to your back that you can only take small breaths now. You are alone, afraid, and in pain. Then someone decides to be funny. They kick the box. Someone else hits it. You hear laughing and jokes, jeering. You no longer care. You only have a few breaths left. It no longer matters what it is like outside the box. The pain inside is too great to care. You hear someone yell at you to fight it. They tell you to get up, but you can't move. They tell you you're weak, a coward, but pitiful. If only someone would just open the box so you could breathe again, but no one will open it. They think you like it in there. They believe you want to be in the box. They think you enjoy it. They say you just stay in the box to get attention. Then you begin to be cold. You can no longer feel your own body. Your brain starts to get fuzzy. Your thoughts are like a distant dream. Then even your thoughts go black. Your breath stops. You are no longer inside the box. You are on the outside of the box, floating over it, looking down, and then you realize that box is you. Thank you for listening.